To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an inch, man, I'm making. Oh, I'll keep my head down and try to be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I'm taking my goal. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start trimming. Till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up, no, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill.
Oh my God. Did that buffer on your end?
No, but you stalled though, that's for sure. Where's the rest?
Oh, I don't know. It stopped playing, I guess. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits. And not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.
Yeah, gonna show for y'all. Got a damn good show.
Ha! What up, y'all? What up, all you lovely people out there in YouTube land?
Hello, hello.
And 357, yes, it's raining here. We got rain, not sprinkles.
But it's nothing big.
No, That's, I don't know. Well, you're throwing them all up there. What's up, everybody? Keeper of the list, and Cap, John Denicola, Big John D in the house, Bama Cam, Gregory, Jody FJ, 357, Desert Goat, L Crofty, Lou Skunk in the house. Who else we got? Havoc, what's up? Keeper of the list.
Gregory.
Dude, I thought I said Gregory. Chilling with Claiborne.
I don't know. Tiffany Epiphany. Truth be told.
Yeah, I was all the way at the top. Oklahoma. Yeah, you caught the big name show for sure.
Tack, welcome in. So what just happened?
I don't know. It was clickbait.
What?
Yeah, nothing. I don't know what's been happening. We've been gone for 10 days, so I mean, what's been happening? I haven't been watching too much of them YouTubes on the intro webs.
You don't know nothing about that Snapchat and Facebook and
oh, it's Snapagram and InstaChat on the yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Face Space and my book and all that on the intro webs.
Yeah.
and the TikToks and all that shit. So no, what's up? I mean, anybody get arrested lately? Anything like that going on? What happened? I see Riverside got took a plea deal. I did see that. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Yeah. Well, he probably should have took a plea deal. I'm sure he was going to get sunk regardless. That's what happens when you jump somebody on live stream.
Is that coffee good?
Yeah, actually, it's really good. Freeside, welcome in. Patriot Tea, welcome in. So,
Hello, Oklahoma.
I see Chuck Bronson's out moving around state of Texas right now with PayPal Patty. Hell yeah.
2 strikes in 1 week, 1 channel. Once you gone. Interesting. Snapchat. What's this Snapchat you speak of?
Right. Cody High Roller got arrested last night. Didn't hear that because I don't follow Cody High Roller, but it is what it is. I know who Cody High Roller is.
I do not.
Yeah. And go off of what Gregory was saying, man. You just gotta quit playing copyrighted music, bro. I mean, when you get your channel back, when you're able to live stream again.
Hey, man, hopefully we can go out with Chuck, right? He's supposed to make his way down here, no?
Yes. He's supposed to make his way over onto the Austin, California streets, formerly known as Austin, Texas. And we might meet up. I don't know if he's bringing PayPal Patty with him or not. Hey man, look, I hate to say it though. Like when I first started watching videos, I mean, I used to watch PayPal Patty's videos. So, I mean, I'm not hating on the dude. I just call him PayPal Patty because that's what everybody else does. You don't trust him? I mean, I guess in that aspect of it, Desert Goat, like, what's he gonna? What do I need to trust of him? You know what I mean? Like, if I go out with him and Chuck, I'm just filming with him. So, I mean, it's not like I'm giving him.
I think he's trying to say, don't expect him to have your back or whatever. Which I mean, the only person I trust out there, period, is Toe. So, I mean, absolute trust. You know what I mean? I don't trust nobody.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. The only person I trust is you, really, when I'm out there. No, nothing against you, Desert Goat. I'm just saying.
I don't know how all that stuff works. So, but I'm sorry to hear that.
It happens.
You keep doing you, boo-boo. Well, no, maybe you need to change it up. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But why cop watch when you have warrants? I don't know. Who has warrants? PayPal Patty? I thought he don't have no warrants.
PayPal Patty got warrants?
I thought he just got out of jail. Or is that what you're talking about?
No, I don't know what Jody's saying.
I'm asking him.
Oh.
Where are you at?
Right here.
Are you sure? All right. This just in. Oh, I gotta mute myself. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go.
What? Go ahead. What is it?
Oh, I can echo now.
What's up? What's up? Yeah. Woo 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 woo. Woo fucking woo. Woo fucking woo. Woo fucking woo. Woo fucking woo. Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Woo fucking woo. 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 Woo woo. Woo woo. That's right. 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 That's right.
Oh my God! What did I play, dude?
What's up? What's up? Woo woo fucking woo. 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 Don't fuck your mother. Don't fuck your.
Oh my God! Listen, Havoc, Havoc, you got too much time on your hands, bro. Seriously, entirely too much time on your hands. Hacker Amanda seems to have slowed down fraud eating since she got a real job. I mean, and she slowed down. I mean, you can't even say that, dude. Like, she's really hasn't done anything really, man, in 3 years. Like, just a little bit here and there every now and then she pops up, but she really hasn't done anything in 3 years. I don't know if it's because she got a job or what. Could be.
So I did see JJ Scarborough was found guilty in
Yes.
the ethics whatever.
But they
And
didn't
guess
do shit.
what? Guess what?
What?
Nothing happened. But I mean, whoa.
I mean, that's usually how it works, ain't it?
I mean, I guess.
Nothing
I mean,
happens
in
to you.
all reality, yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, even
Rookie move. What?
yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, that could be their, I don't know, they got cases or something, some shit like that. I don't know. Could be, I don't know. Some people, life just happens, man, and
You don't say.
yeah. I mean,
Yo, writes Christy.
what's up, brother, man? Yeah, something like that. I seen a live stream or something like that. You're right.
Cheers, Triple B.
Oh,
Son
yeah,
of
yeah.
Odin. Yeah. No.
I'm surprised I haven't seen Rice Crispy around with all this infighting about who was a veteran and who wasn't a veteran, you know. What's up, Lion One? Welcome in. Haven't seen you in a minute, girl.
Well, I know. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? And
What's
girls,
up,
how you
right?
doing?
Not much.
What's
You
up?
know.
What's up?
Oh, I like your little avatar. Nice.
Oh no, I didn't sign into my auto account. That's why.
Oh, but I like that one. That's
Oh, thank you. Tats gave it to me.
right. Sweet.
What's up,
Carthy?
Carthy?
Blood Dragoon.
How you guys been doing? How was the vacation?
Well, I mean, it was okay. You know, it wasn't the best reason to be going up there, but things are better than expected, so that's all we can.
What is up, y'all?
What, Crispy, my man? How you doing, my friend?
Hey, Greg. How are you doing, Gregory?
I'm doing good. I'm not doing. I got my 2 strikes already. 1 more strike, I would be. My channel would take it down.
Wait, you had a channel taken down? What?
Well, 2 strikes I have right now.
Oh, for what?
Okay, one video. Okay, 2 videos supposed to be copyright. Okay, the other one I checked it earlier. It's not copyright at all. I checked it, and two,
God.
the guy from Santa Monica Close-Up copyrighted me 2 weeks after I played the video on the second.
That's too bad. You got to be careful with whose stuff you share. You got to get people are jerks sometimes. But I wanted to let you know, Gregory, that I talked to Rogue Nation, and he's interested in doing the interview that we talked about. He just hasn't found the time. Did you guys do it already?
No, not yet. I didn't have a chance to talk to him.
Oh, okay. I've talked to him about it. He's down. He said he's definitely down.
He's in the chat right now.
He's super busy. He's what?
He's in the chat right now.
Oh, what's up, Rogue Nation? He was over at our house yesterday, kids in the pool and stuff. But that's the main reason I came on here today is to wish you a very happy belated Father's Day, Toe for Life.
Oh yeah, man.
Me too. I forgot to get
right?
Yeah.
Right on.
How's the little baby? Justice Rose, right?
Yes, she's right. She's great. She's great.
What a beautiful name.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama did that.
Beautiful. My wife just went, oh.
What are you, mobile, man?
Yeah, I'm passenger princess right now.
10-4.
I love being passenger. I hate driving.
Welcome in, Long Beach Audits.
Thank you, Mrs. Crispy, for driving.
Oh.
Yes. Tell Mrs. Crispy don't get pulled over.
We'll make a video out of it.
That's what I'm saying, my kind of girl.
For sure.
I'm so glad I don't have one of those wives that are like, I don't want you to go out auditing. Stop.
Oh.
Stop taking it to the man.
John's laughing because I ain't gonna say nothing, but we ran into that problem. We ran into that problem last week with somebody.
Great
It's
Lake.
too bad, man.
Terry.
My wife, tell him, baby, tell him how you used to think and how you've realized.
No, I mean, I'm much more accepting to understanding. Yeah, everything you guys are trying to advocate for and stick up for. Yeah, I used to be kind of scared when I saw lights. Now I'm just like, what? What are you going to try to do? I'm recording.
She knows them now.
Yeah, I've changed.
It used to be a fearful respect for the law, not a healthy one, a very unhealthy, fearful respect. And now that I've exposed them to her, not just to, people who watch my channel, she's realized that, gosh, we don't have to give them that respect until they earn it. They are far from earning it. We'll be able to tell a guy that we give respect to in the first 10 seconds. Like, example, we went to go pick up my wife's car the other day at a local car service repair shop. And there was a deputy who walked in with his wife, who was in her nurse's scrubs and stuff, right? As soon as he opens the door, I go, hey, come back with a warrant. And the guy looks at me like, hardy, like no sense of humor. A good dude, a good cop would have been like, that's a good one, buddy. But this guy is like, I don't have to come back with a warrant. My car's here. I don't have any sense of humor. They just like drop their soul and their morals and their values and their sense of humor when they put on that duty belt.
I had a state highway patrolman yesterday, dude. As a matter of fact, I didn't have my phone on me, but I was with my son gas, and the state highway patrolman pulled in, and he gets out of his DPS here, Texas, but he gets out the DPS car, and he's in plain clothes. He's in shorts. He's in just a casual T-shirt, and he starts pumping gas. And I'm looking at him, and I'm going. So he's just on the other side of the pump from me, right? And I'm like, hey man, I'm like, you guys take your vehicles home or what? He was like, yeah.
Like with disdain?
Yeah. And I was like, and then he mumbled something about training or something like that. And I was like, what? And he was like, well, we take them home when we're on duty, but when you're out of town training and this is what they send you in, you ain't got no choice but to get around driving this. And I go, why didn't you say that the first time?
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, you know. And I was like, well, I said, so you're in training? He's like, yeah. I said, what are you training? He said, all kinds of stuff. And I go,
yeah, right. Bullshit.
I go, you ought to train on the First Amendment. I said, because it seems like most of you guys don't know the First Amendment. And he was like, yeah. And I go, yeah. You watch 10,000. I watched 10,000 videos of 10,000 different cops that don't know the First Amendment. I said, what am I supposed to think? He's like, well, if you look for it, you're going to find it. And I go, I not only look for it, I said, I film the shit. I said, and I still see you idiots that don't know the First Amendment. He's like, like I said, you look for it. I was like, look, I film good cops. I film bad cops. And I was like, you know what? And he was like, have a nice day, and walked away. I was like, have a nice day, buddy.
Yeah, good. But check this out, man.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
Check it out. To continue, when we were at I forgot. My wife just told me. Tell them the part that happened with me at the repair shop. The deputy walks in and he stands in front of the counter and stuff. And then one of the mechanics walks in from the garage, the bay, into the office. And jokingly, he's like, oh, and he's got a ponytail and a Thor's hammer necklace and stuff, you know. He's watched way too many episodes of Vikings. And he walks in. I love that show, by the way. He walks in and he's like, oh, watch out with Chris here. He's probably got some warrants, you know, like narking out his friend. And Katrina goes, hey, don't be a snitch. My wife said that. Dude, this guy turns to her with his cheeks were red. He was like looking to fight somebody and realized it was a girl and he had nothing to say or do. And I just looked at him to diffuse it. I was like, yeah, nobody likes being called a snitch, huh? Our car has been fucked up ever since.
It has.
Little sugar in the tank.
We were dropping it off when that happened. We picked it up all jacked up.
All these indicator lights going off for no reason. Oh boy.
That's funny. Yeah, that's kind of it's one of those things, man. You don't ever get rude with the McDonald's employee until after you get your food.
So you get your food.
Get on the spit list quick.
Oh, how cute.
Look at her, man. Can you see your pit? Can you see the screen?
Oh, look at that little button. God bless her, man.
Cute.
God bless you all every day too. Take care of her. And
She's
you know what we do doing these videos and stuff? It's not half as important as that job right there. Because who's going to take over all this? It's these kids. And if you raise rotten kids, those rotten kids are going to be rotten deputies or rotten congressmen, rotten people.
Right.
So raise your kids right. That's the best contribution to this country and to the world that you can make, is make sure your kids love all life.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, she's a hellion too, man. But I'll tell you what, she took that 20-hour trip, man, like in her car seat like a champ, though.
Nice. Our kids went cross country with us, and our friends are like, "Oh my God, you took your kids cross country with you? Wasn't it a nightmare?" No, man, we had a blast. Hey, little kids, say hi to Toe for Life and Ajot.
Hi. Yes, Oklahoma. She has a little action cam, on a stick. Yep.
Oh yeah.
You see, these kids have been here this whole time. They hadn't said a peep because I told them be quiet. Good job, little kids. What do you say to the cops? Nothing. Right?
Exactly.
No, I actually taught my little kids that whenever they see a cop, what do you guys do? Can you explain to them what you do?
Try to get their number.
Yeah, well, they try to get their vehicle number. We spy on them, and what she's doing is this. Hold on, let me do this. All right, can you guys see me?
Yeah.
They go whenever they see a cop. Both my little kids do that.
Nice. Look,
Oh,
wasn't
William
it
Downey, sorry. Have a good
wasn't
life.
it you writes that where your son yelled out the window or something to the cop, and then the cop got all bent out of shape, pulled you over or something?
No, we all said that. Yeah, with the homeless guy, we all said leave him alone, and they did do an unlawful Terry stop on us and stuff.
Yeah,
and
wasn't he like, why are you teaching your kids that?
No, he didn't say anything like that. Actually, one of those deputies was at my neighbor's house. My neighbor passed away recently, and unfortunately I had to call 911 for that. You know, we ain't calling 911 unless it's for something like that. You know. But yeah, one of those deputies showed up, and you know he was really adamant about like, oh no, we had the right because that guy wasn't supposed to be on that meeting. I'm like, forget what that guy did. If I would have said back the blue, you guys wouldn't have done that unlawful stop on me. Oh, but that's a different story. That's just, I don't want to talk about that. Of course you don't. You're going to lose all day long there. You know? But yeah, he was there the other day, and yeah, my neighbor passed away. He was a nice guy.
I didn't tell you, dude. So me and Ajot was on live on patrol the other day. Me, Ajot, and Indoctrination.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. We pulled up on a Toledo police stop, dude, and they were out there filming with live on patrol.
Oh wow. I think I've heard of that.
It's the new Live PD. All they did was change the name of Live PD and then went to a different station.
Wow.
Because it's all the same guys that host it and everything. Yeah.
I would like ruin their show.
Oh, I think we ruined it because Indoctrination said he went back and they edited us out a bit.
Because they're bootlickers. That's the thing, man. You know, all those bootlicking apologists, they don't understand. It's like, let them do their job. Are they doing their job? What is their job? What are those good cops, the good guys that are in your family who you know are just there to do a good job? What are they ordered to do? A bad job.
We all knew Uncle Gino was.
Oh, your uncle? Yeah, your uncle was a dick. He shot a hostage, didn't he? He was LAPD, and he shot a hostage. My wife's uncle shot a hostage.
My cousin.
Oh, he's your cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My cousin's a damn prison guard, man, and he's an asshole.
Well, you have to be a prison guard. Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain said it best. If you want to see the dregs of society, go down to the local jail around changing of the guard.
Yeah, there's actually there's a guy in the chat right now. He's a police officer, William Downey.
Uh-huh.
You know, she just put his comment up there. He said, I wish people would film me. Not being sarcastic. He's being serious.
No, like to be an example. And
yeah, exactly.
That's what I do is I let the stars shine and let the snowflakes melt. I want you, Downey, to be a good example for other agencies of how they need to behave, for sure. And that's what I put on my channel. That's why I'm not at 500,000 subscribers yet, because I don't just put controversial things where I'm yelling at a little chubby fire chief with a mustache. We have to look at the firefighters too, but damn, that's few and far between that are really bad. Every time that fire truck leaves the firehouse, it's to save a life or property. You can't say so much for the police. They're going to generate revenue,
See, and I'm like one of them people, how we talk about people's styles and all that. See, I'm one of them people where I don't want to film the fire department. I don't want to film the fire guys. I don't want the firefighters. None of that. You know what I mean? Like I believe, like you just said, like they're they're going out there and they're trying to save something. They're either trying to save somebody or somebody's stuff or whatever.
Well, I'll film them. I just don't keep such a close eye on them as I do the cops. You know what I mean? But I do record them. I'll go to a firehouse if their flag is down when it should be up, and I think I have a couple videos like that. And I've had situations where firefighters have come out and acted stupid in front of the camera. I'm like, dude, we're telling you about a live round that we found on the ground. And everybody's in the comments is like, but that's not dangerous unless it's in a gun. I'm like, but still, man, they're supposed to handle that. Tell that guy to come out here and stop giving us a hard time. We're telling him about some ammunition that is laying down in the street, like right in front of their firehouse. Go pick it up. It was a cop ammunition. It was definitely a 380 from a service revolver. Like some old school cop, like left his ammo fall out of his car or something. That was a long time ago. That was 2019, man. We were with Big Nick that day. Another example is there was a fire lieutenant near us who was he was convicted of a whole bunch of atrocious crimes against children. So there's that. You got to watch out for those guys, and they always have the the children come in and check out the fire truck day and everything. And that guy was just doing horrible things. Like, you got to watch out for that too. They're everywhere, those evil people,
Right.
But at the same time, on my channel, you could see I went to Dunedin and the public library. People are like, why are you at the public library? Because I was just trying to show how people don't have to join the military to make money for college. There's the College Blue Book. And let me know if I'm cutting out. I'm down on my road. It's kind of choppy out here. But I do go into the library to show people how you can get a book that'll give you money for college and a job after you graduate. That's just one example of why we go in there. But we found this woman named Phyllis, who is the head librarian of the Dunedin Public Library. And she gets paid $98,000 a year to walk around a freaking latte and order books every couple months, right? $98,000 a year, where the Dunedin fire chief gets paid $75,000 a year. Does that track? Does that make sense?
Oh, no.
Yeah, a librarian getting paid 25 grand more than the fire chief of that town. Doesn't make sense to me either.
Small town where he's probably out there with them.
He is. He's out there with them. And did you see that bunny rabbit? You get a little bunny rabbit in our house. We just got home.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap. I'm cutting out now. Yeah, it's getting connected to the Wi-Fi.
I can hear you.
But yeah, on that happy note, guys, you can run over that box. You're too far back.
Just put park.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Passenger Princess doesn't get to talk about her parking.
Yeah, don't be curb checking while you're on live stream now. Come on.
I am the worst backseat driver. Can you guys hear the cicada apocalypse?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I hear them out here a lot. I've been seeing a lot of people say they've been crazy this year.
No, not here. Not here. But mosquitoes are wicked.
Oh yeah, the mosquitoes here are insane. And look, man.
Oh, I got torn up yesterday by these mosquitoes.
Check this out. So I told Aja, I was like, look, and I have been telling her this. I'm like, look, these little Texas mosquitoes, because they're really small, dude, and you don't see them. Like, they sneak up on you and tag you, and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
Can you put the rest of my calzone in the fridge, please? Sorry.
I'm like, these mosquitoes are so small, you know. I was like, these mosquitoes up north are huge. And she's like, oh, no. We got up north. Boy, she's seeing the mosquitoes up there. She was like, they are big. And I was like, yeah, you see them ones land on you. I was like, you can swat them away. I was like, them Texas ones, man, they sneak up on you because they're so damn small.
No, Florida ones are like Volkswagen Beetles.
Oh, yeah. Florida. I remember I remember I was in Fort Myers, dude, and I was oh Jesus, where's that? I forgot. I want to say Sanibel. I want to say I was in
Sanibel Island.
Yeah, I was by Sanibel, man, and we went in this. We went to walk through this park over there, man. We was gonna go check the manatees out that were in the canals over there. You know, the little canals off the Gulf.
Yeah, I love those.
And I started, man. I got about 15 feet into this wooded area, and I turned around, man. I got tore up.
Yeah, that's like my friends and I used to go to the Everglades down in Miami. And when I was stationed in Japan, I was given a Japanese encephalitis shot by the Marine Corps. And this thing was effective for 30 years, from 1993 all the way to 2023. I never got stung by a mosquito. But that shit wore off. Either it wore off or these fucking mosquitoes don't believe in God out here. Because they've been getting me, but for the first time. Like I'm talking about, I've gone camping in the Everglades. I remember one time distinctly, like we rented bikes and we went down this trail that had a bunch of leaves and it was like the nucleus of mosquitoes. We were breathing in mosquitoes because they were just clouds of mosquitoes, right? And my friends didn't have space between their mosquito bites all along their forearms and stuff on the, you know, the bottom meaty part. It was all just like caked with mosquito bites. I didn't have one bite on me. That was in like in the late 90s, you know, so it was still like strong on me. And I had never been bitten by a mosquito till last year. And now, like yesterday, I went into the pool and stuff and I came out. I got all these mosquito bites on my butt. It's like, I feel like an old man scratching my butt.
That's funny.
Let's smoke some weed about it.
I mean, yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Hey, so you going to that auditor
Palooza?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta cook.
Oh yeah, I didn't get an invite, man, so I'm kind of upset.
You don't need an invite. You're
not paying $100, man. I'm a big name out here, dude. Look, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
You don't
comes in my chat. He be clout chasing in my chat. Rogue Nation too. I mean, I'm a big name out here.
You don't have to pay. You're one of the attractions. You're in the band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, seriously. The $100 is for people who don't have a channel who want to see the people with a channel. But if you have a channel, you're an auditor. Show up to Audipalooza as, you know, entertainment.
Oh, Audipalooza, here we come. Woohoo!
Yeah, I want John Felix to say that on his next live stream about Audipalooza. I want him to say, Rice Krispies coming, Rogue Nation's coming, NC Tyrant Hunter's coming, Toe for Life's coming, AJOT's coming.
You know, he needs to clarify that because we even had like Chuck Bronson or somebody in our group chat that we're in. They were like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't know if I could pay the $100. And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're gonna be part of the act. You don't pay to show up to your own concert. Like,
I like that. You're part of the act.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the jester. I'm the court jester.
Cheers, Queen. Dale, welcome in.
Show your press pass. I'm gonna get my Crayola crayons out. Make me a press pass.
Oh, I'm gonna eat them because I'm a Marine. We eat crayons.
No,
I actually had my son make my first press pass with his crayons. It came out pretty cool.
What's up, Dale?
Like the two S's in press and pass were like really long. Those ones they used to draw on your notebook with the 3 lines and then connect them, and it looks like a cool design.
Rogue said Felix charged him $200 to go.
Sucker.
That's great. No, man, we want to try to do it, man. I'm hoping we can. That'd be awesome. I was trying to troll Felix in his one stream. He was talking about it, and I was like, I ain't get my invite. And then he was going through all these people, you know, saying your name, Rogue, auditing Erie County, you know, all them guys, blah, blah, blah. And then he said NC Tyrant Hunter. I said, hey, man, I'm sorry, but Jeff's probably not going to make it because me and him's hanging out on that day.
Oh, I think it was Jeff. That's who it was. It was Jeff who was wondering if he had to pay. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, Tyrant Hunter? No, dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I tried to get him to come over here tonight, but he was watching a movie with his wifey.
Can you grab me one?
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you going to come in here with your own beer and not have mine ready? What? Don't cut your eyes at me. I know you drove home. Well,
yeah.
You know what?
Be nice.
You know what?
I'll put you in the basement.
Is Gio allowed to come?
Gio, yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
What do you mean? My kids love Gio. They call him Mr. Robot. They do, man. It was so nice. He came to one of Solo Yakker's events.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, because of the electrolarynx, a lot of people are standoffish with him. And they don't talk to him that much because it's kind of hard to understand sometimes, you know?
Right.
Four corners, welcome in.
So my little boy walks up to him. He goes, Mr. Robot, I love you. And Gio told me about that. He goes, ever since then, man, I can't believe like your little kids were so nice to me. And I was like, dude, it's again how we raise them, man. That's our contribution to you guys, our kids. Not just this channel, it's our kids, more important.
Right. I think John Felix is getting Rogan, Brandon Mitchell, man.
Oh, Brandon Mitchell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a guy that Brandon Mitchell doesn't have a channel, but I'll pay his $100.
He said Felix was charging him $300.
No,
100 for each channel.
No, I mean, aside from Leslie Sylvan, I don't know. I know Brandon Mitchell, John DeNicola, like those people have been around. Steve, Save the Humans. Those people have been around supporting all the channels that I used to watch before I created mine. Those are like OG supporters, and they're not fans; they're supporters. That's the difference between our channels and other YouTube channels. Is we don't have fans; we have supporters. We have people who make phone calls. You know.
Nat says, "If Jeff's going, I'm going."
Who's gonna call like the meat packer because Guga Food's steak didn't come out right? You know.
Hey, I heard Soliaker was cooking too. Is that true?
Well, he's gonna try it.
Is he making fish? That's all I want to know. I mean, if he's cooking the fish, I'm there.
Probably. We're all gonna cook the same thing, so nobody knows who cooked what.
Oh, you guys are having a competition.
From the grill. Step away from the grill.
We've been talking about a cook-off for about 3 years now because I don't know if you remember Government Accountability, GA. He stopped doing this. He works in a grow house now. He's doing great. But he stopped.
Are you talking about Open?
No, not OGI. Government Accountability. He's out of Polk County. He's one of the original Bang members of Bolt Action News Group.
Right.
And he worked in kitchens a lot, and he loves to cook. So it was going to be me, him, John Felix, and Solo Yacker competing, and here at my place. But I guess John Felix found this venue in the Panhandle, so we're going to go up there. And Rogue Nation will tell you, man, we don't give a shit about this competition. We're just so happy that we're going to go back to the Panhandle where both of us had the best steak we've ever had at this one restaurant. It's right by there. So that's what we're looking forward to is going back there.
Nice.
Dude, they had strawberry butter with your rolls that they instead of cinnamon butter like most steakhouses do.
Right.
They mix strawberry with it, and you wouldn't think, but it's so good.
So good.
Bang. Bold Action News Group.
Bang. I just did that at a
Really? You ain't really done that in a long time. I mean, that used to be like your shtick on every video.
I just did it the other day in Colorado.
Bang. Bold Action News Group.
But I did it in a library. I was whispering the whole time, and the lady's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for the College Blue Book." She's like, "What is that?" "Oh, it's the book of scholarships, grants, and prizes." But oh, really? Oh, who are you with? Bang! Bolt Action News Group. She's like, "Holy shit!" The whole library like jumped.
That's great.
I try to respect the privacy or silence of the library.
Yeah, I mean, come on. There's a level, and I've talked about this over and over again. Like, there's a level of respect, man, on some of these. And sometimes I watch some of these videos, man, and I'm just like, man, you got to have a little bit of level of respect, man, when it comes to people like, and I get it that you're trying to educate, man, but you don't have to scream at a librarian or treat a librarian like shit because she doesn't know that you can film in there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and I'll tell you, know your audience too. When I did that with them in this place, they laughed. They were so great. Like, they asked me where I was from. I told them the Jeff Grayland. I'm from the 70s. They started cracking up at that. They were really nice at this place. It's Ouray, Colorado, where they filmed part of True Grit, the original with John Wayne.
John Wayne.
With John Wayne.
I used to just piss people off, man, that were like big John Wayne fans and say, John Wayne was gay, right? Dude, man, they get so mad. No, he wasn't. John Wayne was a man's man. I said, yeah, he liked men. Exactly.
I remember seeing this movie about Cuban immigrants, and they got to Miami, and they're like, "Okay, where is John Wayne?" And somebody told them, "No, John Wayne is dead." Oh, so many assassinations! Like, they just automatically assume that. You ever see that movie? It was with Marissa Tomei.
Which one?
Forgot what it was called. I was hoping you could remember it.
No.
All right, I'm going to jump back in, but from my desktop.
Okay. All right. We'll be here. All right. Let's get back to the chat for a minute. Who we got to holler out? Oh, Firm Audit is in the house. What up, Firm? There he is. He's not in a Starship Enterprise.
Was Dr. Dre just arrested?
Who?
Not Ed Lover, Dr. Dre. There we go.
Justin Timberlake got a DUI in the hand.
You're so gay, dude. You're 50. You're not 20. Quit it.
Look at my plaque. I'm so proud of that thing.
All I can see is blurred screen, dude.
Yeah.
What is it? Your 100,000 plaque?
Yeah. I never really like appreciated it until after I got it.
I'll get one of those, man. At the rate I'm going, it'll be 2000 $2,099, somewhere around.
You
there.
never know, man. Look at Lana, J-Town Press.
Yeah, but I'll never be putting out content like she puts out, though, bro. I mean, come on.
Why not?
Her content, she does good. I was watching one of her videos today, man.
Does amazing. She really has like all the follow-up, but it cost her $75,000 in just 1 year.
Man, that's crazy, though. That's
to put all that money into this, and when people say that we're trying to do it for the money, like tomorrow night, y'all, if you're in the Clearwater, Florida area, go to the Clearwater Commission meeting, because a lot of people are going to be there because they want to close it off to the general public and only to Pinellas County residents.
Oh yeah, that's the one. The armed fisherman has been following. Yeah.
And I mean it's nuts there. This town, Clearwater, has it's like the Mecca for Christian Scientologists. It is. I mean, they have Tom Cruise's condo is there and everything, but it's like there's the one in California, but this place is kind of like their vacation spot. The California is more working stuff. This is like where they go to have their spiritual retreats and shit like that. So it's all bullshit, right?
Right. I kind of want to. I kind of want to film those Scientology one. I want to see if there's an Austin Scientology. I kind of want to go down there and film it, dude. That shit would be hilarious, dude.
My point is that the church and their Fort, what is it called? Fort Harrison is right next to the St. Pete Police Department. And you better believe that there's a lot of intermingling going on.
Yeah, but everybody thinks that like the Church of Scientology is all this multi-billion dollar. The richest religion is Mormons, right?
Yeah. I think I've talked about that a few times. I used to be Mormon.
Yeah, the Mormon church is worth like $500 and some billion.
They probably got several of those billions just from one man, Howard Hughes alone. When he hired them to be his bodyguards, when he was the richest dude on the planet. What's up, John Eagle? What's up to everybody in the chat and everybody watching now and in the future? Thank you for being here. I can't read the chat, but yeah, the Mormons were hired by him, and they isopropanoled him to death until he gave away all his hotels and casinos that he had bought up on the Vegas Strip and all his government contract money that he did for creating the C-130 Hercules and other aircraft to win World War II. The Mormons pride themselves in their anonymity, like a lot of holy roller HIPAA Christian people who are not just running this country, but most of the world with the help of Saudis. I'm getting off on a tangent there, but you're never going to hear conspiracy theories. Everything I'm telling you can be established fact, and you can look it up yourself. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was writing about the Mormons and their corruption in his first Sherlock Holmes novel. Look it up, A Study in Scarlet.
The guy that helps me with my business, I don't want to call him my helper. He's more like a partner on one of the jobs that I do, one of the big jobs I do. And his whole family, it's actually his sister's job. She's a house flipper, and he's her realtor, and he helps me with the electrical. But anyways, his sister's Mormon. Their whole family was Mormon. He grew up Mormon, but he's really not into the Mormon church no more, And I screw with him all the time about Mormon people.
Yeah.
I even said it because we were at Home Depot today, and he's like, oh yeah. They're like, what's the zip code of the credit card that you're using? It's his sister's credit card, and he gave him the zip of her credit card and all that. I said, dude, man, you sure know a lot about your sister. And he was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you Mormons be doing that shit, huh?
They do that shit. And they've been doing that shit.
Like, that's pretty creepy, man. You know all that stuff about your sister.
Look,
He's like, man, fuck you.
you know, the church started in New York, and then they had to leave, and they created the state of Utah with Brigham Young, right?
Right.
They traveled southwest. That nascent time of our country was very treacherous to pass that Appalachian Mountain area, right? To leave the Northeast and go southwest, people knew that you had all your riches with you. You were going to start a new life somewhere. So road agents would attack people, and it was treacherous. You couldn't make it across there unless you had a bodyguard or somebody guiding you that you would pay off well to defend you all the way through, right? Or you could have just taken on that role of road agent and done that yourself. And if you have a lot of people with you, you kind of have to create a team of road agents, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're called the Danites, like Dan, the Danites. They were created of these corn-fed husky boys, right? And the Danites would paint themselves up like Native Americans and take white women from people who were trying to cross that and replenish their harems in their Mormon faith. They believed in polygamy. That was a big thing and still is in a lot of the fundamentalist groups out there.
Mm-hmm.
So to this day, it is still a misconception that Native Americans were taking white women and you know, stealing them away. If you ask any old Native American, they'll tell you never has that ever happened because they didn't find them attractive. They were useless.
It happened, dude. I seen it in a movie.
Yeah.
I've seen it in a movie.
A movie produced by Mormons.
Kevin Costner or something, and it was like Dances with Wolves or some shit like that.
Right. But what makes more sense? A woman who they would have to train how to keep up with them in their nomadic hunting and gathering culture. A woman who is useless, who they said, you know, doesn't really help them. Or was it, you know, replenishing Mormon harems?
Yeah. So, all right. So now since we're getting into the talk, so what I started talking about when you were in the chat right before you popped up. So have you been seeing all this about people saying they're military and or
stolen
veterans
Oh,
and
yeah.
all this? And have you been watching that, man? I know you're pretty vocal on that.
I
Stolen
am,
valor.
but no, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, man.
What happened?
I mean, there's some. I mean, I don't even know the whole story. I just know that this whole ongoing thing with for public safety. You know, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris Rader, yeah, and him and another guy going at it. Guy named Generally Specific is his channel.
Generally. Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, supposedly, you know, he's I don't know. Chris and them says he isn't a vet. I don't know, but he's been
I wouldn't
going
be
at it.
surprised. I
He's
mean,
been going at it with Chris and the Angry Vet and
yeah.
Veterans
I've seen it
Affairs.
before. 5 years of doing this, I've seen people who pick fights with bigger channels just to get their name out there. And he did that with Joe Cool one time. And I jumped into the chat. This is the only thing that I know about him, is that he had a live stream where Joe Cool was kind of like questioning him, right? And then he was going off on Joe Cool with, like, you know, that rhetoric that like you would see from fake Christian televangelist preachers and stuff. I saw that and I was like, whoa, dude, you seem pretty angry to be claiming to be a Christian. It's like, look at you, you're the devil too. And he called me the devil like right away, like off the bat. I'm like, all right, snake oil salesman. That's who I think that guy is.
Oh my.
Now, I also understand that Chris might have like lied about some things too, but it was about some shit that, why the fuck are you gonna lie about that, dude? You got busted for pot, big deal. I got busted for pot in the 90s.
I don't think he really did though, man. I don't think.
Oh, I think the lawyer, that drunk DUI lawyer guy, had the receipts, bro. And in the little shit.
But he got But I get what you're saying, but it's all a farce. Like it was
a nothing burger. They got down to the bottom of nothing.
Yeah, something they got his name or something, or they put his name on something that wasn't even him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. My point is, I didn't understand why Chris
obviously he's fighting a marijuana charge or something like that, but he says it wasn't him. He never had that charge back in the 90s. Like, he doesn't even know what it's about or nothing. I don't know, man.
I saw I actually spent the time to watch a couple of those videos, and it was clear and plain that he was there on the on that charge for that thing. I don't know why he has to lie about it.
Yeah.
And if he isn't lying about it, I stand corrected, but if he is lying about it, I don't really hold it much against him, because it's a fucking stupid white lie that doesn't make sense, and it's not hurting anybody except himself.
Yeah, I do know. My cousin got arrested in Ohio, for a supposed warrant and all that shit, and they found out like her social security number and her name, and they found out it was a clerical error, and she ended up suing the Toledo Police Department for like $25,000 for 6 hours in the Lucas County Jail, because that somebody that typed the warrant up typed the wrong name and the wrong social security on the warrant, which was and birth date, which was my cousin, and it wasn't her.
Yeah. Hey, so regardless of whose side you're on this thing, understand that I don't have a dog in the fight. I just feel like that was my take on both those situations. Like, I know a little bit more about Chris, and I've seen the good work he's done and the horrible shit that his wife had to go through at the one time in the police station. Like, anybody would be pissed. But this other guy, I don't know more than how he treated me in that chat that one time for no reason. You know how I am. I'll be like, hey, what's going on with you and Joe Cool, buddy? Oh, you're his friend too? I fucking hate you too. You're the devil. I'm like, whoa, that's what happened.
Diablo Blanco.
He went off, man, for no reason.
I actually, man, I heard about the guy, like probably like 3-4 months ago, right? And everybody was like, oh, go check him out, man. He's got a good channel. So I went over there and I did, the Toe for Life thing. I just lurked. I didn't say nothing. I just lurked in the background, chilling, listening. And really, you want me to tell you the biggest thing that got me, man? The biggest thing that got me is it seemed like every other sentence, and you could tell he was trying to build a channel. He's like, oh, I got to get this many watch hours. I got to get this many watch hours to get monetized. I got to get monetized and this and that and this and that. But what really got me about him, it seemed like every other sentence he was like, hey, I'm a vet. Hey, did I tell you guys lately? I'm a vet. Hey, I fought for your freedoms. Hey, I'm a vet. And I'm just like, look, dude, you're fucking just using that to build a channel. Like, I'll respect you that you're a vet, and I'll say thank you for your service. But when you start using it like that, dude,
demanding
fame, like it makes me feel like you think you're better than somebody because you're a vet, and you're not better than me that you're a vet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. You're not better.
At this
than
point,
me.
I would say the opposite. You're better than me for not having been a vet. Seriously, man, I respect all our veterans, especially World War II veterans, the last of the greatest generation. We just passed the 80th anniversary of D-Day. That's a special place in my heart. I mean, those people did fight for freedom. After that, it's been interventionist, overstepping our boundaries, being the world's policeman at the cost
that
of
get paid the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, at the cost of our young people, and I think that when people are like, taunting North Korea and stuff, knowing that there are hundreds of thousands of soldiers in South Korea that could be wiped out in an instant. You're being a disrespectful fuck to them and their families, and not understanding that you have to have diplomacy and speak and speak and speak and speak and speak to each other and listen and listen and listen before you fire a shot. When it can't be anything more like, then you fire the shot. But don't just like say, I'm gonna fire a shot as your first word, because they'll listen.
Get back on that. I mean, when I see.
Wait, hold on. Just welcome up. Truth be told, just so you know. Yeah.
Oh,
what's up, y'all?
What up?
What's up, Right Crispy? What's up, Toe? What's up, Ajot? How are y'all doing?
Living the dream, somebody else's.
Oh yeah, every day. But Right Crispy's right. I mean, it's this world could end at a push of a button. I mean, there's barely even wars even fought anymore. I mean, it is all nuclear and all this other stuff, and you know, people got to pay attention that any country could be taken out with just a push of a button. So people wake up.
Yeah, but you know, there aren't there are, you know, borders being taken over by oppressive regimes, but not like on the scale that World War II kind of fucking compelled us into going into. Even when they were still doing that, it wasn't until they attacked us in Pearl Harbor, whether it was staged or not, false flag, that happened as the catalyst, but we didn't intervene before that, because that should not be the solution to everything. But when you can make money off of bullets and band-aids, you better believe that the powers that be are going to force it on you to believe that, yeah, that's the only thing. We didn't have another choice. We had to go to war. There were weapons of mass destruction, y'all.
Exactly. Yeah.
The famous words from George W. Bush. They got weapons of mass destruction.
I miss him.
So true.
I miss him like that Iraqi did with the shoe.
How many weapons of mass destruction did they find over there? Just saying.
Like it's at the same time, even if there were, it's like, hey, we're gonna set up our stuff for a whole month to then look for this stuff. Hey, heads up, there's no element of surprise.
Right.
You know, they got rid of whatever they had, which they didn't have anything in the first place, just to clear that up. You know, it's all to
all right.
Lockheed Martin, Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, all those people make a lot of money. Same as GlaxoSmithKline, Pfizer, and Merck, pharmaceutical companies. Bullets and Band-Aids.
Yeah, pretty much. I see you, ex-bootlicker. Yes, it's that guy. Love it.
What's up, ex-bootlicker? Another one that I should have mentioned with all those people who should be waived their entry fee to Audapalooza, October 19th.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's definitely a big supporter of everybody's channel.
He'd be the entertainment. He's going to sing.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
I'll make sure to bring plenty of ones for tips.
Exactly, John DeNicola.
West Side Accountability. What's up, girl?
West Side.
West Side.
Hey, West Side.
Las Vegas girl. She's in Vegas.
Is that where you are? You're in Henderson or Vegas?
No, she was live streaming in Vegas. She's on vacation. She's live streaming today in Vegas.
Huh. We had Gregory on here before, girl. She helps him out.
Gregory, I love him to death, man. But I've seen him in the last 3 days in like 10 chats talking about his channel getting taken for strikes.
Yeah,
and like the 10 different channel owners were trying to tell him how to do it. Like Midwest Accountability was trying to tell him.
I'll help him out, man. Actually, San Joaquin sent me a video of how he just got his channel remonetized. It was a video appeal. I'll send it to him.
Yeah, he's what it is I think what it is he's playing copyrighted music, bro.
Oh yeah, I saw him doing that. So there you go. Don't do that, y'all.
Yes,
But
yes, West Side for the interview.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, SJBT has he put out a short today. He's got a great video coming up with one of the cop watches that he was on today, matter of fact, and he's going to be posting that video soon. I was talking to him earlier, and you know, it's more of a calm reaction, but you know what I mean? I mean, there's got to be some way to tell these cops, you know, that what we're there doing is not necessarily bad, but at the same time, you know, I've had several, you know, I've got state troopers I got a state trooper that lives across the street from me, and I got one that lives 3 doors down from me. And, you know, I do have conversations with them, you know, because, you know, they're immediate neighbors of mine. And he was saying that he appreciates us when we're out there filming, because if anything does happen, because a lot of them here in Louisiana doesn't have body cams yet. And they said he said that he appreciates us being out there recording, because if something does go down, you know, we're able to document anything that goes on, because the funding here is, I guess, not that great. So, you know, some of them appreciate it, and some of them try to push back. And, you know, it's a bad border fence right now that's going on with, you know, as far as like auditors recording and stuff like that. But they're making up laws here in Louisiana. We are going to be the next state that they're going to put the 25-foot rule. So that starts August the 1st. So the next couple of weeks, I'll definitely be hitting it hard, because now they're wanting to make an established distance. So until that established distance opens up, you know, I mean, you know, I'm going to kind of push here.
You're screwed, bro.
It's so funny you said that, man, because I just had this conversation with a cop in Ohio. He was the watch commander. After I watched the video, because I'll film videos, but I still do what I did before I started the channel. I'll call and seek redress for my grievances. And I called this sergeant. I was like, look, man, this officer demanded an ID from this guy who was on the sidewalk the whole fucking time. He didn't even go in anywhere. You got to square that officer away. He's like, oh, yeah, it's messed up. He goes, where are you from? I'm from Florida. And I told him, and you've heard of Grandpa GJ, Grady Judd. And he's like, oh, yeah. Everybody in the country's heard of the sheriff from Polk County here in Florida. And I told him, and you know that he and his deputies are very proud of the fact that they don't wear body cams or have dash cams? He's like, wait, what? I'm like, exactly. He was like caught aback by that. You know, I'm like, dude, and our governor, because he had said, oh, your governor's doing good things. I said, he's doing horrible things. 25 feet. He signs that into law. Like, that's the pressing matter, is people who have never done anything against cops except hold them accountable, never killed anybody except their career. They have to step back 25 feet before Grady Judd or Sheriff Carmine Marcino in Lee County puts body cams on their deputies. So they could keep telling their stories to the news and elaborating on how heroic they were when there's no video evidence of it. But we can't do that, not within 25 feet, right?
Right. Well, I mean, there's ways of blowing holes all in their 25-foot, you know, because here in Louisiana you have to walk facing the traffic. So, you know, I mean, the question always comes up, you know, and I've brought it up several times. So if, you know, if you're not recording,
of course we can beat it. Of course we can beat it. But
right, of course we can. Yes,
the fact that they keep on throwing it up there. These people who we pay very well to uphold our rights and create legislature, they keep on visiting our rights as if they're the arbiters. They keep on revisiting it. Like, should we let them hold their guns anymore? Bitch, stop talking about that and find a solution for the homeless. Should we let them record us? Shut up. Stop talking about that and find the solution to the real problem. You know? That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
Well, it's the real problem. It's a real problem that we're filming them and catching them being tyrants. That's the real problem.
But that they keep talking about those rights, that's what they're having their meetings about, is how to restrict us. Like, dude, like, no, hey, stop talking about that. That's our right. Talk about the stuff we're paying you to talk about. It's just audacious.
Well, I mean, the Constitution talks about our freedom of travel. If you're walking by and like even a sidewalk or not, like here in Louisiana, there's not a lot of sidewalks. There's mainly ditches on either side of the road here in Louisiana. They just don't have the funding for building sidewalks. So you in the Constitution, you have a freedom of movement of travel. So if you're walking down the street and the cops has somebody stopped on the side of the road, are you supposed to then stop until that traffic stops over before you can continue walking by that traffic stop? You know what I mean? I mean, there's ways of blowing holes all in the theory, and there is civil rights lawyers here already. You know, just like in Arizona, you know, it was shot down, and Illinois is one other state that they're, you know, trying to get it shut down. But there are civil rights lawyers here in Louisiana. Ever since that they, you know, found out that they're going to pass this law August the 1st, you know, there are already lawyers that are trying to fight against it, about trying to get it struck down. Because 6 months ago, John Bel Edwards was the governor here in Louisiana. And he shut that bill down. They tried to submit it into law, and he said, no, that's, you know, he actually did the right thing. He said, no, that's a violation of people's rights to be able to film the police. And, you know, now that it's been 6 months, we have a new he's an ex-law, and, you know, he's ex-cop. So, of course, you know, they resubmitted the bill to him, and he signed it in 2 weeks ago. So, but you know, like I said, there's plenty of ways it's going to be challenged. Not just by me, because there's definitely, you know, I've just got to be careful because I do, you know, my dad is a Vietnam veteran, and, you know, he's got Parkinson's, and that's the reason I can't take a rest a lot of the times. And several of my videos, you know, I've given him ID, but if I was to go to jail, there'll be nobody here at the house to take care of him. So there's, you know, a life circumstance that I want to not ID every single time that I go out there. But at the same time, you know, there's life circumstances, you know, he would have nobody to take care of him at home. And I respect him for doing 43 years in the Air Force. So, I think it's going to be shut down. It will be challenged. Just like, you know, here in the courthouse, I went to go do an open records request. Now they're making everybody submit it by mail. They refuse to give the open records request in the courthouse for body cam footage. You have to send it in by mail. Now, so you can't even go in and ask for the paperwork to do an open records request here. They're just violating people's rights here in Louisiana, left and right, and it's got to be stood up against. It's just, you know, at the same time, I've got to be careful on how I handle all these situations. But I definitely, you know, I'm trying to do the right thing, and like I said, there's circumstances that I have to watch out for. But do I like doing that? No. I mean, it's not necessarily that it makes me look bad, but at the same time, I'm still going to put out these videos because I want to expose what's really going on here. At any circumstance, I want to expose what's really going on.
You saw what Cam Van wrote just now? Dude, that guy has put in so much work, man. I went into places, Rogue Nation and I went to places, and they tried to, like, do this thing, and then, like, we put the video out there. It's got almost 1 million views. And then he goes to the same place, and they pull the same shit on him, except 5 years later, and they're charging him with it. Or I think he beat it, but fucking bullshit to have him go through, you know?
I love Caveman, man. He's funny as shit.
Yeah, man.
Look, I don't know if I've ever asked you this, right? So, you know, just getting on a little bit and, you know, building off of what Truth Be Told was saying. So the whole taking a rest. Now, in the 4 years or whatever that I've been actually active out here on YouTube, you know, in the 1A, you hear people say, you know, I've heard people say, oh, take the arrest, man. How do you feel about that, man? Because I don't believe you should. I don't believe you have to take the arrest. And people have, you know, stuff going on in their lives where they can't take a rest. That's like me. Like if I go out there, I'm not taking a stupid arrest. If a cop's going to say, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to arrest you. You know, I'm just going to get that on film, and I'm going to give him my ID because I got a little 10-month-old little girl that needs her daddy. You feel what I'm saying?
My advice is take a rest, not an arrest.
Gotcha.
Right. I mean, the picture is right.
Take a rest from telling people what they should do with their liberty. You know, that's dictatorship, bro. Don't even try to tell somebody. I have a can dancer that I tell a lot of people are like, you should go in there and someday with practice and discipline, I'll reach your caliber of how to run the Rice Krispie channel. But until then, I'm going to do it my way, right?
Right, exactly. And that's exactly the way I feel too. Yeah.
And example, Rogue Nation. He got almost arrested by Matos. He gave up his ID, and it was his wife's birthday. And, you know, he didn't want to have her go through that on his birthday. And he gave up his ID, and he sued him, and he won. And it was funny because 357. He won, and Matos showed up at a local bar, and our friend was there, and he called us and he told us, "Hey, Matos is here." And I said, "Awesome. Tell him, buy him around, and tell him they're on him." Because Rogue won that money.
I'm glad. I'm actually watching the chat, man, and I'm hearing what everybody's saying in the chat, and it's like, seriously, man, I'd have to say maybe like 2 years ago, there was a lot of people spouting that you got to take the rest if you want to get case law and this and that and this and that, man. I'm glad I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat saying don't take that arrest, man. You don't.
Listen. I'll tell you from experience. I got arrested 3 times in as many states, in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. And in Florida, they dropped the case. I sued with a horrible attorney and a horrible attorney's manager, and the case got dismissed, and it's still like fighting to get brought back up again. It's horrible. If you guys want to look it up, John Groff. I think the Young Turks did a fucking video on him doing some other shady shit. But yeah, that was my first arrest. And the officer who arrested me was named Disney. So if I wanted to fucking make clicks and views, you bet you could find on my channel I'm suing Disney, but I'm not doing that. But I sued Disney. And I'm still suing them, and it's still appealable, and we could still open it up. I just got to find my attorneys. It's not easy. That was in 2020 in February. The second one was the same year in Columbus, Georgia. It was a revisit. I had gone there with Rogue and James Madison, and I went back there, and a reserve deputy arrested me for no fucking reason. And I was fighting that for like 2 years. I went and turned down all the plea deals that they gave me. And one time I even went outside. It was ridiculous, man. The whole town all goes to the same church, right? So forget your laws and like you tell them, "Oh, Smithy coming," they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, you can go now." No, that's not what's gonna happen. They'll bury you under the fucking prison. Like I know a lot of people have gone, right? So after 2 years, I was ready for trial. Went with Rogue Nation, and they told me, "Okay, we're not doing a trial today. We're gonna rearrange you and start all over again." I was like, "Fuck you! I'm never coming back. This is in Columbus, Georgia. I'm not gonna keep going back there. It's a shithole." So I took a plea deal. That's what you got to do. My plea deal was I couldn't go back there without an appointment. So I took it.
You got sent back from the whole town.
I swear to God, no fees, no write-up, no nothing. I just lost my ability to sue them because of Heck v. Humphrey, right? And then my arrest a month after that also happened in 2020 in Mobile, Alabama, at the Mobile Police Department, when I was shoved out and then shoved back in under arrest. I got a bootlicker attorney who went quail hunting like my cousin Vinny style with a judge and got the case dismissed.
Nice.
So
I gotta say something, man. 357. What in the hell are you wearing?
Giorgio Armani, baby.
Well, number one, can I speak? I'm trying to let everyone get their grievances out.
No, go ahead, man.
I'm not trying to interrupt.
That's why I addressed you. Go ahead.
I let everyone speak. But I'm wearing I got my rain jacket on, man.
Man, It's hotter than 411 hells here, man.
It was, dude. The weatherman said it was supposed to rain, man. I was outside. I was outside in the elements. I was out there in the, I was out there in the. I was struggling, man. I was out there in the woods, man. The weatherman lied to me, so I got my weather gear on. Leave me alone, man.
I was thinking, I was like, what is this motherfucker in an ice box or something? Like, what the fuck's he
Oh,
got
the gummy
jacket
suit.
on for?
Don't ever fart in one of those. It just rises right up.
Crispy will probably recognize it better than most, but I was never a Marine, but I've done a lot of time down in 29 Palms, and Jeebus. Whew. Yeah, that's a different animal. That's a different animal for most people. And I did that. I didn't even volunteer for that. That's the messed up part. I didn't volunteer for that shit. God damn it.
You got voluntold.
Man, silly. So what you get? So what's going on with you, 357, man? I'm actually I dropped that link pretty quick, man. When you said drop the link, because you ain't never come up on my panel, have you?
Yeah, I've been up on your panel a couple times. I don't typically jump on to people's lives and stuff and things. I don't really do that. It's not really my deal.
Finally meet you if I haven't met you before.
Yeah, no, I've never met you either, Crispy, but I feel like I've met you before. You're a fellow military cat or brat, either or.
Years, man, in this.
Yeah, so yeah, I kind of already understand your where you're coming from. So yeah, but yeah, Toe, yeah, brother. I don't know. I've just been kind of doing my own thing, buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been kind of doing my thing and just kind of, yeah.
You know where we get the buddy from, right, Crispy?
South Park?
No, man. Class with Bow. Buddy Bow. Buddy.
I think that's where he gets it.
Class with Bow.
Yeah, probably.
Go. You guys know that, don't you?
Another one.
There's a couple of them that know it. And if you don't, then you're not a poet. It's all right. You don't have to. We're not gonna.
Hey, he said he's going to the Auditor Palooza thing, man. That's what he said.
We're not gonna strap you to a plane and throw you out. We're not gonna do it to you. We're not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Hey, he also said he was gonna go. He was gonna go and get Chili out of jail. When Chili gets out of jail, he's gonna go there and give Chili a ride home. That's what he said.
Okay. All right. So do I have the airways? The airways of the waves. I'm not going to speak for the person that was spoken about. All right. We're going to be careful about our wordage, our verbiage. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Right. And so I feel like that was a full send, in my opinion. I don't think that was a joke at all in any way, shape, or form. I think my boy was really sending. I think he was honest about that. So
he's for sure honest about that. He's gonna go. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
I almost put money on it because it's about money. We all know that when it comes to Bow. About that money. He knows.
I wouldn't say that. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
He's about money, bro. Trust me. I talked to him. I've talked to him. He's not. I mean, I guess he's not about money because he did help that guy out. He is about helping people. He did save that guy's life in up there in Dallas that day.
Yeah, yeah.
On his
No,
live
go
stream.
ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So, but I think he's gonna go because I think he knows that he'll be able to get some donos.
You guys talking about Val?
Yeah, Clash with Bao. Yeah, not too
No,
long. But a
Val,
couple months.
Val, don't ever think you haven't figured out Toe.
Oh, I know I ain't got him figured out. I know. I can just assume. I definitely don't got him figured out.
No, he's
probably
a very,
looking
very
right
intelligent dude. And if he's doing something, perhaps the bonus is a few dollars, but his actual mission is.
Can I put a sinister laugh in here, and can we clip it? Just a sinister laugh as all get out, like just the best sinister laugh ever. But I want to clip it though. Just all right, but continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, he has a more sinister plan. But yeah,
there it was, and there it lives. You made it happen. Oh my god.
Yeah, he can on the spot outthink a cop. Depending on who it is, he can like do it immediately, or he'll do a climbing the ropes moment to where he drops an elbow on him. Right?
Or he'll just run.
I saw him one time. He went into this bus depot, and these cops were like, I guess, harassing some homeless people on the buses or something. Because I work with kids who aged out of the foster care system. Their first day out of foster care, nobody adopted you. You're 18. Good luck. Outside, go sleep on the bus all night long. They sleep on the bus all night long. So that's where the cops come in and put their fucking working gloves on. This is how it is in the United States, in the land of the free. Who are we going to throw in jail tonight? This brand new kid? You know, that's how it is in some cities. So.
Hey, Crispy.
Yeah.
What do you think about, like, it's kind of interesting. Some of these new kids, there's a new bill passed.
Real quick, before I forget, it was Bao walks up to this bus depot, and this female cop in the bus looks down at him out there. She goes, "Let me see your ID." He goes, the human beatbox. It was the best. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Now, what was you saying, 357? I'm interested to hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
No, I was waiting to. I was gonna ask Crispy his take on it, because it goes into selective service, right? Like we all, like, as men, we all got to do that. When you turn 18, you gotta sign up or get up, right?
I never experienced that.
Right, and a lot of I think a lot of young men don't understand that. Like, if you don't sign up, you're destined for a felony if you don't sign up, right?
Oh,
and
really?
there's a new initiative like pushing forward to where it just kind of makes it go ahead, right? Like, so you don't have to go do the paperwork anymore, right? Like, we're all going to sign up. Like, we're all signed up as Americans, as American young men, 18 to 26, 25. We're all signed up.
Yeah.
And I don't think people will realize that.
Yeah.
I don't think, but and on top of that, it's like, hey, let's raise our young men to not be nerds. Let's raise them to be, like, Jeebus, let's not raise them to be idiots. God bless.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, my son just messaged me, I think 4 days ago. He says, "I think we're going to war, Dad." And I said, "Well, why do you think we're going to go to war?" And he said, "Because that they're making me sign up for it." So he was not aware of that. He had to, I told him that, that most people have to, if you're enlisted to go into the military, but he thought we were going to war. I was like, no, that's just a natural thing from 18 to 26 that, that if you're able to fight or able to go to war and this country needs you, that, it's a requirement. I even brought up like Elvis Presley to him. I was like, Elvis Presley, he got, drafted to go into war in the middle of his career. So I told him it's natural that, that if they need you, they're going to take you. So
ain't that doesn't signing up for selective service too, doesn't that put you in the pool for jury duty too, right?
Yep.
Well, just signing up for basically signing up for a driver's license will put you in that pool. So
selective service, it's not just military, but yeah, your duty to serve on a jury, your duty to vote.
Correct.
Okay, so yes, on the lower right hand, I can't even see the name, but yeah, he is correct. I mean, we're all signed up regardless. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's kind of a non-issue, right? It's really kind of silly. It's just a game, and it's just money that's getting dispersed here and there. But yeah, we're all pawns.
If you get jury duty, don't get out of it. Please serve on a jury and practice jury nullification. Let everybody on the jury know, but wait till the very last day. Let them know that jury nullification is a thing. Yes, they prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that this person is guilty of not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign, and he gets thrown in jail for 3 days because he didn't come to a complete stop at a stop sign.
They asked me to sit on
and
a
he
jury,
didn't give
man.
his ID to the cop right away because he didn't have an ID. He didn't have a driver's license. So the cop took him to jail for that, even though he told him his name and stuff. Mind you, the guy was on a bicycle.
But then again, like Crispy, again, like we have to try and
I'm
at
telling
least
you a real story of a guy, government accountability, who almost became homeless because he was filming the cops. He worked in 2 restaurants, and they threw him in jail for 3 days.
Just
went to trial. They were offering him 30 days in jail. You can't fight the system every time. So he did go to trial, and he ended up he was found guilty, and he had to pay court fees. But he never took any of the plea deals, which were like 30 days. It's so fucked up.
So 357, it's not always Crispy. There's always a delay. And Crispy has probably the worst, shittiest internet out of all the people I know.
I'm standing by. Yeah, I got it.
He's not purposely talking over top of you, dude. He's on a delay, and he gets on that delay, and then his internet is kind of shady, so he goes on a ramble. So he's not purposely talking over you. I'm just letting you know.
But I do interrupt sometimes, and I'm sorry. I'm interrupting.
Yeah, you just got to tell him shut up. Just be like, bro, shut up. Let me talk.
Hey, shut up.
But look, man, if they ask me to sit on a fucking jury, dude, I'm going there and I'm acting crazy as a $3 fucking bill on purpose because I don't want to sit on a fucking jury.
So in that case where they proved this guy guilty of not coming to a complete stop on his bicycle, find him innocent even though they proved it. That's jury nullification, basically.
Wow. Dude, Crispy.
And there are ways of getting out of jury duty. Just tell them you're a civil rights activist, and they'll most definitely kick you to the curb the second you tell them that too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but don't do that. Go there. Make a change that way.
I'll just tell them for a hobby I film the tyrant ass cops, and I'm sure they'll fucking. What do you do in your off time? I film them tyrant ass cops out there. That's what I do.
Like when I went to Georgia with Rogue Nation, he was sitting through jury selection, and we're watching all these people who could have been great on the jury saying like, "Yeah, man, and fuck the police." Like, fuck, dude, why'd you say that? Like, they're not gonna pick you to like. Just be like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm indifferent about everything." And let them pick you, and then make justice happen the way it's supposed to.
Happy fuck the cops day. That's what I'll tell them.
Happy fuck the cops day.
So, hey, you know what though? Right, man. I was thinking, dude. And 357, you might know this person too, man, but it's an old school person in the 1-8. But you know who I haven't seen around, man? I'm kind of getting worried about him.
I'm listening. I'm not over talking. I'm listening, but yeah.
Becky O.
I'm sorry, 357, man.
Where's Becky O been, man?
No, go ahead, brother. This is your show, my guy.
No, it's not.
So where's Becky O been? Does anybody know?
I haven't heard from her in forever either.
Yeah, man. I was been wondering. You know, Becky O used to go live like at least twice, 3 times a week.
It's kind of a good question. I honestly I haven't heard anything from her either. So I don't know.
Anybody out there in YouTube land that has Becky O's number, call Becky O, check on her. Let us know where Becky O's been, because it kind of concerns me, man. I like Becky O. Somebody's computer just went doo-doo-doo.
That was mine.
What'd you do? Turn off your screen record?
No, I had my phone up to it, and I took it off.
But Becky O, she used to go off on some crazy stuff. I think, you know, YouTube probably even might have striked her, or somebody probably put a complaint in against her. I mean, for all we know, her channel was taken down because she used to talk about some pretty rowdy stuff when she went live. So it could be a possibility that YouTube struck her page down and she didn't try to fight to get it back.
357, look what Pete Taco said. He said 357 voice sounds like an Amish gerbil getting stepped on.
Is that what it sounds like? Fucking Amish gerbil. God damn it!
You remember?
I tried all my life to not be an Amish gerbil.
Well, these people were just asking about you. Let them know you're.
Oh man, did I break the rule of fucking saying "God damn it"? Oh shit!
Oh, you got Becky O on the line. Tell Becky O to come into my chat so I know she's okay.
Toe for life.
Toe for life. Hi, Toe.
And
hey, girl.
357. Yeah, beats 9 mil.
Yeah, 357. I remember.
And
what, are you live streaming right now?
Yeah. They just asked about you. I was like, you know what? It's been a while.
No, are you legit live stream right now, or you just like?
We are legit. We.
Wait, who's live streaming you on?
Toe for life.
Oh, Toe for life.
Yeah, come on, get on. He'll put up the link. Bye, I love you.
No, I can't. I've been banned from YouTube.
See, I told you.
Oh, are you kidding me? What? Say that again.
Slayer Studios took my channel down after we had.
Oh,
what a bitch!
Who did?
Told you that's probably what it is.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No. Just the other day, Rogue Nation sent me a link of his thing. I don't even think about that guy anymore. And he was like,
who is it?
He got drunk and he was like, Rice Krispie's a bitch. He's in it for the money, and someone king too, and his stupid son. And I was like, oh my god, look at this guy. So, and he's talking about money. How much money do they make? You know how much money I have for the last 3 months?
Right.
And it keeps going up and down. It's like $54,
out here.
$48, something like that. So get out of here with that bullshit.
Who took her channel? Who got her channel taken down?
So
Tyrant Slayers.
Do you want me to finish? I don't even know what I'm like. Do you guys have people watching you right now, or do you guys just?
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, okay. So they can hear what I'm saying.
Yes, you're on
Yeah.
speakerphone.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I don't know who's there. I don't know lovers. I don't know a lot of haters. I miss everybody that supports
Well,
my
just so
channel.
everybody knows in the chat, Becky O's okay. Her channel got taken. That's why we ain't seen
You know, I
Becky O.
love one, but I miss you guys terribly. I really do. So what happened was, just to give a quick synopsis, I'm not gonna be like, talking very long. If you guys have any questions, or if you have any questions, you could, we could talk like one-on-one. But what happened was, when I had my channel, I posted a video of Gotti playing with his ball outside, and Gotti was barking while playing with the ball. You kick it around. That's just showing excitement. Mom, I got a ball. You play with me. That's how he is. He barks and he plays with his ball. So he wrote this really, and I have the actual screenshot of that. I have to go through all my through my phone to find it. But he had wrote this really long, extensive shit, negative shit about my son, Gotti.
Yeah, he's a meth head.
And he ripped him apart by lying, saying that he's an aggressive dog, and that if someone kicked it, if got their way with the ball, Gotti will chew his leg off. He's worked with thousands of sheltered dogs, and Gotti, he made Gotti look like a fucking monster. So what I did, because I have my own fucking channel, and that I rip people apart and they want to fucking talk shit about me, right? So, sorry for the language. I don't know.
No, go. These people are cool. Go ahead.
Okay, so anyways, so what I did was, I have my own channel, so I took about and did a live stream, and then I ripped them apart in a live stream, and then I pulled out my hammer, and I couldn't shut the hammer off, or whatever, but nothing was talking, and I don't know, I did a video. So what he did was turn around and start flagging all my videos, and probably have people help him do it because I have 1,500 videos, and then YouTube cut my live stream off while I was talking. And they said it was copyright. I had a copyright strike on my video, on my live stream. And I'm like, and he said that it was somebody else's, I'm using somebody else's platform or some shit like that. But it's me. I'm the author on my own channel. How did I copyright? How did that happen? It's my own channel, right? I'm talking about it, it's me. So then he went through all my videos and flagged my shit. And I was like, oh, really? So I was like, we're the one day to help me. Like, I contacted San Joaquin. San Joaquin told me that he did the same thing to him. He tried to copyright him like a few years ago on his videos and shit like that. He did it to a few of the auditors, and that's why a lot of people don't fuck with him, because he's basically like, he does this.
He did that with Bang, Bolt Action. Well, not Bang. With ANN. With Activism News Network, he did an intro for a bunch of people, and then he had my name in there, and I had trademarked my name. But then he hit all these people with copyright strikes because of their intro and that. And then I hit him with a trademark strike with that, and it took his little fangs out. And he got so mad. He's so angry at me now. That guy is a psychopath. He's on, I think, meth. That's why he might have written all that shit about your dog.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, seriously, because like, I documented my entire journey with Gotti on YouTube. I actually abandoned Facebook to document. I didn't do like all three sites, Instagram, Facebook, but I concentrated solely on just on YouTube. And all my videos, a lot of my videos that majority, all of my videos were never posted on my Facebook. Because they were longer videos. They were videos that people can watch a duration of time versus, people have a very short attention span when it comes to Instagram and Facebook. So YouTube, you watch lengthier videos. So I concentrated and everything I kept on all my journey with my son. I put it with King Gotti, I put it on YouTube. And what made me sad, it's a real shit because I love you guys. I missed you guys so much. Like so ecstatic and so happy right now that I see Mike. I'm like, what? Wait, hold on.
Hey, didn't Eyes on the State help you out a whole bunch when you were here?
That's the one that came and got me when we were homeless.
Yep, there you go.
Yes, he drove like 2 or 3 hours from his location to bring us, me and Gotti, to a hotel, Red Roof Inn, I believe it was.
Shout out to Eyes. Great dude.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's awesome. I love him too. I actually reached out to him. I let him know, like, you know, trying to show him some love. But the thing is, it's everyone's so busy in the community. You know, everybody's so busy, and nobody really like takes the time out. I mean, I reached out to Road Dogs, and I try to reach out to certain people, but like people are just so busy. And
let me let you go because life's too short. All right, bye.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Bye. Ooh, bye.
I thought he straight hung up on her. Really.
No, everybody.
My channel just got like taken out.
Oh, she got the soft. She got the soft buy. She got the soft buy. Heck.
I did that on purpose.
Do you hear what I said?
No, please.
I was generally concerned with Becky O. I'm glad to hear her voice and glad that she's okay.
No te apures. We can solve that. I'll send you a message. No, for real.
Sick ass Crispy.
I wanted to try to come back, but everybody, like, people hit me up on my Messenger, hit me up on Instagram, and they were like, we miss you, come back, we miss you, we miss your content, we miss you and Donnie, please come back. And then I'm like, well, I'm bad. I have to delete the YouTube app because I couldn't get on it.
Okay, come on, Rights, man. We need to move on.
All right. Oh. Yeah. Bueno, Becky, I do have to let you go this time. I was just kidding last time, but we love you and we were asking about you. I will get in touch. So Working News Network did get demonetized, and he sent an appeal, and I'll send you San Joaquin on his second channel. It got demonetized, but he had an appeal. I'll send it to you so you can see how he did it. Okay.
To help me with mine, and I know someone did this, but he told me there's nothing he can do with mine.
When? Well, that was before yesterday. Contact him again. Okay, let me let you go. I love you. Bye.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye. So Becky O.
There you go, man. Becky O, y'all. So now we know. Now we know Becky O still out there. I was actually really concerned with her, man. I like Becky O. She gets crazy and insane sometimes, but she's still, her heart's in the right place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good person. I had a feeling that's probably what had happened to her because, you know, she did just disappear off the face of the earth. And, you know, and YouTube, everybody knows how picky YouTube is and they are about copyright. And so I had a feeling that's probably what happened to her. So.
There's my boy right there, Doc. Man, we had a good time in Toledo, man. I'm telling you. I love Doc. Doc's fucking great.
Yeah, YouTube be tripping sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Oklahoma. I was gonna shout that out, but I was letting the Becky O. If Show Me State seriously wants his video link posted, you can post it, Oklahoma. If you can, sir, please. Thank you. And all that jazz. Yeah, man, we had some good times, man, in Toledo with Doc, man. We, like I said, we were on that Live on Patrol. Then we did a shooting. We went on a shooting.
Yeah, that cop kept pacing Aja that night. I had a feeling that he was going to say something, and sure enough, he did. And he kept coming back and forth.
Did you hear what I said to him at the end of the thing? Dude, that shit was funny, dude. I was fucking with him hardcore. because he said
I had to get off because I was on the cop watch.
Chicken. He pushed us back because there was a bucket of chicken laying in the street, and he thought that was part of the crime scene, so that's why he pushed us back. And I was like, at the end of the night, I was like, hey, are you done investigating that bucket of chicken or what?
Yeah. No, I got off probably about 10 minutes before y'all got off y'all's live. So, but I was rolling up on a cop watch myself, and by the time I got out, parked, walked down the street, they like to abandon traffic stops when they see me walk up. As soon as they saw me walking down the street, they immediately let those people go, and it was over like within a few seconds of me walking up. So
yeah, I unlisted that live stream. I'm gonna break it down and put it as a video. I'm gonna edit it down, but I'm gonna put all them parts in, like, because he pushed me back originally. But then I started walking back, talking shit to him, and then Ajot stayed right up there, and he walked right by Ajot. Then he turned around and looked at her like, "Are you gonna move?" And she just kind of nonchalantly moved. Dude, I was cracking up.
They put up like 5,000 yards of crime scene tape that night. I remember they put up like 3 layers on y'all. So
yeah, and see, and what a lot of people didn't know is both me and Doc were open carrying. So
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so like I was really surprised, dude. I thought I was gonna get more of a reaction, but pretty much all that was the only one that pushed us back. But it wasn't. He didn't even seem like he was even pressed about, like he wasn't even watching the gun or nothing. And even on the live PD or the live on patrol one, like they didn't. Like I mean that cop was cool. I got a really good video out of that. Like that cop was all right, cool. He came over and talked to us and was, blah, blah, blah. But then at the end, I seen some shit. So you guys will have to wait and see it. But I seen some shit there at the end, and then I got in that cop's ass big time.
Yeah, you can clearly tell that he had never been approached by auditors before. That was his first time. And I think he wanted his 2 seconds in the spotlight. That's the reason I think he was pushing so hard. So
are you talking about Sergeant Osteen, the guy that pushed us back?
Yeah, yep, that one. Yeah.
Was you in there when I asked him for his card, and then he didn't have a card and he was writing a note, and I said, "Oh, you write me a love letter."
Yes. That was I saw that, and that was right whenever I got out from my traffic stop. So, but yeah, I saw that, and all the joking around and stuff like that. But he definitely, I was even, because I was jumping back and forth to yours and Ajot's chat, and I was telling her that she needs to tell him that y'all need to start investing in some crime scene tape, because that's a lot of money.
Yeah. I'm gonna start making my own crime scene tape, man, and selling it to the police officers. I'll make some money.
Yeah, I can't believe how much they put up that night because y'all were standing out there. Well, I can believe it, but at the same time, it was just like, wow. It was like, all right, y'all just trying to push the issue at this point.
Well, I'll tell you what happened, man, and I'll be honest with you, and you'll see it in the video. So they were cool with where the crime scene was until that detective, and you seen that sergeant talking to that detective, and you could see the scowl on that detective's face when I was standing there filming. And you could see him say something to that sergeant, and that's when he walked over with the crime scene tape again. It was like, "Oh man, you need to back up. Crime scene's a little bit bigger than this."
Oh yeah, he was a trip. He was definitely a trip, and he kept going, and you could tell he kept on wanting to say something, because not after he even put the tape up, he was pacing that tape line right on y'all, like the whole interaction damn near it. So but he was trying. He was definitely trying.
You got three people there filming, dude, and we're all walking, all different directions. Like I'm walking over here, Ajot's over here, Doc's over here. Like, they didn't know what to think.
Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all had him pacing for sure, 100%. But that's good, because he wanted his 3 seconds in the spotlight. He definitely got it. So,
what up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
We was talking about our fun Saturday night, rolling around those Toledo streets.
See, I didn't even snap to realize that y'all were even up there. I thought y'all were in Austin on that one. I didn't read the badge on the guy's shirt. I thought y'all were still in Austin. I had no idea that y'all were even up
No,
there.
we're in Toledo.
Oh, what are you drinking, Doc?
Hey, and I'll tell you what though, I did turn AJot on. She couldn't believe. Like I think she always thought I was bullshitting on how bad Toledo was until we got in the car with Doc and we had that radio going and how shit just was popping everywhere. And she's just like, I think she was like, she's never been even with you. I'd have to ask her. So I don't want to speak for her, but I honestly believe like even all the cop watches you've been on.
That wasn't even a busy night.
Yeah, she's never seen that much traffic in one city. And Toledo's so much smaller than San Antonio.
And we were running, boom, 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 boom.
You can go across town, man, and be across town, man, in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like bam, bam, bam. You know, and I think she was like overwhelmed with how quick and how many calls there were in that small city.
Yeah, well, I even brought up in y'all's chat that night. I was like, damn, that scanner has not stopped since I jumped in y'all's live. I mean, just constantly, one after the other. I mean,
the alert tones. Brrr, it's like, dude.
That's a Friday. That's a summer Friday or Saturday night in Toledo, dude, all the time, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
It's the 4th of July. It's going to be nuts.
Thanks for starting this live stream so early this time because you usually started around this time.
Hey, Ryan, it's good to see you, buddy.
You too. What are you drinking, Doc?
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace, huh? I went to that distillery. I flew my drone around that big tower that they have and over the river next to it.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was a beautiful place. There was a wedding happening there that day. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, Toledo be banging, man. Even like, when I was there with Big Man Audits, man, he couldn't believe it either. He was like, holy shit, it's crazy around here. I said, I tried to tell
pops off.
everybody.
And that's what a year ago when I took you out we went out together. It was just, I was like, fuck it. It's going to get live tonight. I have a feeling. And I just went to the gas station and I went live and you like jumped in. You're like, hey, I'm in town.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm going to shove off, man. AJot, take care. And take care of that little girl.
Right.
Later, Doc. Toe for life. Thanks for having it so early this time. 357, I'm sorry, brother, if I stepped on you there. My bad. Truth be told.
Rice Crispy, brother, it's good being up with you, man, and you be safe out there, all right, man?
No, that's no fun. Later, brother.
Crispy, you've never stepped on me in my life, my guy. You've never stepped on me, my guy. Never.
Okay, cool.
So
diddle, straight up the middle. Hey, diddle. All right.
You born at,
we love you, 357.
Oh, I didn't even. I just came back to the deal. I didn't even realize Doc was in here. All right, hey Doc.
What up, buddy?
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. I'm telling you, truth be told, like you've never seen nothing in Louisiana. You've never seen nothing in San Antonio like that, man. I'm telling you, Toledo's bad, man. Especially on Fridays.
Hey, you know what? I was surprised how quiet the South Side's been, but where we went, that shooting scene we went to, that's like they had one a week ago, the same place.
Yeah, and that's what people don't, and that's not even we were only covering two sides of town on the scanner. We weren't even covering the other two sides of town.
Yeah, South Side and West Side.
Yeah, we weren't even covering the West Side or the South Side. So, I mean,
but there was no need to. I mean, there was plenty of stuff going on where y'all were. It was like I said. I mean, I've never heard the scanner running that busy, that hard, and within a 15-minute period of time, it was outrageous.
We just kept jumping across the river, dude.
We were at the end. We were like, we're just trying to get some food.
AJ's like, I want some French fries.
Yeah.
We're sitting
That was a great time, man. I'd love to do that more often, but I generally don't do it a whole lot by myself because I understand when you have a couple of them there, they're not as disrespectful because they're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
there's multiple angles here.
Little bit of back shaming coming on. Come on. You can't pull my card when it's raining. Don't pee on me on a good day. You know.
I'm not even looking at the chat.
But 357, man, we are gonna have to get hooked up, man, one of these days when I'm in San Antonio, bro. For real.
Yeah, 100%, brother. Yeah, I'm down in your area. I'm
357 that area.
Yeah, we're all around town, man. We're in the same function.
Hey, when I got married for the first time, it was in that town.
He said the first time. He said, all my exes live in Texas.
Exactly.
And that used to ride true, but now some of them have went west.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it. All right. So leave that to your own devices.
No, it's you, man.
But yeah, maybe 357. Maybe next time Truth Be Told's in town, maybe we can all hook up together or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I plan on going back to San Antonio next month. So I'll definitely be back in Texas next month. And it'd be great. Yeah, for sure. It'd be great.
Meet up.
Yeah, I didn't know 357 was from there either, or in that area. I would have met up with him a long time ago too.
We got to scoop up our boy Desert Goat, though. You know, that's my boy. I love that guy.
And every time, and yeah, I do too, because every single time me and Goat meet up to go auditing or cop watching, we always, it's like, I call him my lucky charm, straight out. Every time that me and him get together, we always find something, every single time. And, you know, that last time that I was there, I picked him up. We went to Almost Park, and that's when Almost Park was acting a fool on us out there, too. So they stopped us for me only having one license plate on my vehicle, but Louisiana only requires one plate. And sure enough, yeah, she stopped me for it, and she ended up doing the walk of shame. So
My black kitty.
Hey, we had a lot
small son we have.
Ooh, black kitty, lamb to lamb, oh black kitty, lamb to lamb, oh black kitty had a bob, one black kitty had a child.
We had a lot of ponytail police Saturday night too, didn't we?
Oh hell yeah, we did. At least two cars had like 4 females.
Yeah, there was that domestic violence we was on the east. There was how many? There was 4 females and 2 guys.
Yeah,
we was calling them ponytail police.
Dude, they cut us up on Flex or.
So what? I mean, they cut it out. What? So on the replay, they cut it out.
Apparently, I mean, you don't know what is actually live. I mean, we recorded them, so they were there on scene, so we caught them on scene, but they never played anything of us.
Because Great Lake said in the chat that he watched us, seen us live on patrol.
So there has to be some type of capture of that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think that like the replay of it when you go on to like Hulu or wherever you found that. I wouldn't think there would be like a like they would edit it. You would think they would just show it as it was truly.
Well, yeah, but after it's finished being live, a lot of times, almost every company does that. They edit it.
Yeah.
Because we're being kind of dicks.
I got that sitting in my editor right now, dude, that video, and I was just waiting for you to tell me if you got the clip.
Slightly sausages, just a slight.
No, I mean, he was being a dick to him. I mean, it's like, okay, it's officer discretion, motherfucker. Let him go home. And don't tow his fucking last truck away.
Yeah, don't give away the end of the story, Doc. Only the people that watch your stream know, but I don't want to tell nobody because I'm gonna blow that out the water what I said to that cop at the end.
No, it's on there. It's on there.
That's a whole nother authority thing that someone wants to dig down and
I just leave my shit up. So.
Yeah, they love that. They love the authority. They love it.
Yep. Yeah, because that cop really, I mean, if really that cop got himself in a pickle at the end there by saying that he wasn't going to do anything because he pretty much said that he ain't gonna do nothing about someone breaking the law right in front of him.
Yeah.
But he took that guy's car. He sure enough
Yeah,
got
he
that
did.
guy driving
Yeah, his
around.
last vehicle. They've taken 60 of them, though.
Yeah, 60. He said they got 60 of my cars.
Wait, what?
I said,
how does that happen?
Yeah, and I forgot I said it, but when I was looking at my editor, I told the dude, I was like, sometime you're gonna have to fix your license, man. Like, you can't just keep driving on suspension, bro. They'll take 60 more of your cars. I mean,
yeah, without a doubt. Well, so I'm just gonna hop down myself. I gotta go grab me a pack of cigarettes, and I'm gonna see what I can't catch driving through town. And I got all my stuff covered. And I just
what anybody's doing on live.
Yeah, and I just got my new gimbal, so my footage ain't gonna be shaky no more. So my last one broke on me, so
10-4, so we ain't gonna call you Shakes a Lot Audits no more.
Oh no, hell no. And plus that I like doing it by hand anyways, because usually I don't bring it with me, because usually when I'm out looking, I don't ever find anything. It's whenever I'm not out looking is when I tend to find all the traffic stops. So it's always whenever you're doing an errand or something like that is usually when I find them. But whenever I go out and look, it's like there's like a built-in radar. It's like they know that I'm out there.
Speaking of,
and it kind of sucks. It really does. It kind of sucks.
I hate to break it to you, but there is for them radio nerds out there, they actually can find you, and it's not like the old triangulation days back in the day when you thought that they can't find you.
They can pinpoint you now.
They can find you. I can find you. I mean, if you put enough signals out, I can find you.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's not very
not
hard.
Yeah. Well, you were just talking. I was just talking about officer discretion, and it seems like here, anytime that I catch a traffic stop, it's just like the other night when Toe did go live. It's whenever they see me walking up, they have that officer discretion. They let the people go. They don't even want to be on camera here anymore in Louisiana. They were literally let the people go.
Yeah.
So
when we as soon as we arrived there, we approached them, boom, it was done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we don't. No, we're not doing this.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Well, gentlemen, much respect, much love to all this community. We appreciate all y'all being here, all y'all support, and truth be told, it's going to be out, man. Be looking for that live, because I'm going to do an errand, not cop watching. So hopefully, if they're listening, they won't think that I'm not cop watching. Bastards. All right, peace out, y'all.
Later, Steve.
Hey, so speaking of camera equipment, Doc, as a matter of fact, I meant to text you earlier, but send me the link to your tripod and where you got it from.
Okay, yeah. Unindoctrinated actually hooked me up with that link. It's actually a pretty badass tripod. At the bottom, it just opens up the stand, and you can just let it go.
Yeah, AJOT liked it, and she was
That don't seem like any kind of tripod I want to get involved with. That's no. Let's leave that home with the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, this is PG-13.
Yeah, she likes that tripod, dude, and she wants one. So
but no nonsense.
She could have taken that one, dude, and I don't want another one.
But no, seriously, I wanted to get Doc's take on the move to make the draft automatic as opposed to how we've always been doing it, right? Like,
what are you talking about?
Like, Congress is making a move to make the selective service.
Oh no, that's
automatic,
fucking awesome,
right?
dude. You know what?
Right?
This is.
Well, yeah. Well, hold on. Well, that's what I'm touching on. But hold on. So I signed up for it. You did, obviously. You already you served, right? Gotcha, right? So, and that was that's how it's always been done since World War II, at least is how, our generation has known it. Right. So unbeknownst to us, we've always been signed up for the draft. Right.
Yeah. I mean,
right. And they're making a big deal of it. They're saying like, oh, we're going to just automatically sign you up. Like you're signed up already, my guy. Like you're going to be signed up already.
Yeah.
If you're 18 to 26, man, like get ready, man. Get ready, buddy.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, I was going to ask your take on that, Doc. Just because you've seen a different inside to it. I've seen kind of the insides to it, to a degree. But you've probably seen it more internal than I've seen it. So
listen, I've been a bootlicker since 2016.
And I will hold back and listen to Doc now.
And that's when things changed. I mean, I started watching things. I started looking at what was going on around me. It reminds me of that stupid movie. Whatever. I'm drunk. But yeah, no, I'm not cool with it anymore.
All I got to say to what you were talking about, 357, is I hope Call of Duty and all those games, I hope them boys trained well.
Yeah, that's a nice little comment. That's nice and all, but it's just a different generation, different dynamic. These kids didn't grow up how we grew up. It's just it's kind of scary, man. It really is. It's scary, man. These kids don't know how to feed themselves and shit. It's really scary, man.
Yeah, they do. They know how to put they know how to put pizza rolls in the microwave. Come on.
Axis deer just sitting there, just staring them in the face. They don't know what to do with it. They're like, I don't know what to do with this deer. He's on my land. He's invading my land, man.
Like, shoo, boy, shoo.
You gotta feed him.
12-point buck. Shoo, boy, shoo.
Brothers, I'm gonna head out.
All right, Doc.
All right. Yeah.
Peace, man. Love you, brother. Send me that link. Yeah, I'm just at about a little over 2 hours, man. So I am probably gonna kill this out of here. 357. We're at that point.
All right, Roger that. Yeah, that's about right for me as well. Yeah. I was just trying to hang out with the folks and the family.
Man, I'm glad you came up here, dude. I'm happy, man, that you came up here. We're always chit-chatting and whatever, and all the places that we go, same places, same channels. So shit, I'm glad that you came up here, man. You're welcome up here anytime.
Yep. Y'all are in my neck of the woods, so I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
I ain't no cop watcher, dude, and I ain't no auditor, dude. I'm just a freelance cameraman.
There we go. I love it. There we go.
Yep. But I'm gonna get out of here. So if you got anything to say to the chats and the people out there on the YouTube streets, it's your time.
Nope. I ain't got nothing special to say. Behave and be nice. Be nice to people. That's about it. Pretty simple. Keep it simple. Keep it safe.
Rajo. All right, man. So what's up, everybody? The last 16 people watching the show. AJ stepped away, so she ain't gonna say her goodbyes, but she did tell me that at the end to tell everybody that she appreciates everybody. So I mean, you guys do know how I do this, so I am Toe for life, and I'm out this bitch, y'all. Toodles.
Shine bright. feelings keep on